I were to give you one lesson that you would have to follow, and you can only use that one thing to stay sober, this is what it will be. And it would be something that you wouldn't expect. Why? Every single time I try to be sober, before, I was consistent, I would go for a week of being sober. And every single week, when Saturday night came, today's Saturday, right? I would drink after work. And I would drink, like right when I park, I would have my water bottle, I would have the liquor inside of it, or I would have the bottle stashed somewhere. And I would take sips, start small. I would have music playing in the background, Spanish, English, whatever the mood is. And keep taking a couple sips here, there. And it comes to a point where I'm just sitting down here wasting 2-3 hours of my life, maybe a little more, drinking, getting effed up. All for what? To waste 3 hours and just damage your internal body for maybe 4 to 5 hours of feeling good, of fun. How do you know when you're an addict? How do you know when you're drinking too much? How do you know when you need to stop drinking? You actually don't really know. You realize it. You end up realizing, maybe I had a little too many drinks tonight. Maybe I'm just having fun. I don't think I'm an alcohol addict. You know what? I'm not gonna call myself an alcohol addict. I just like to drink. I like to socialize with people. I feel more comfortable when I drink. And so time after time again, I'm just like, damn, I drank again. I drank too much. I should have drank less. Fuck, dude. I end up regretting it. I'm like, wake up the next morning, I have a headache. I'm gonna go to work, I don't wanna go to work. I feel sluggish, my mind is foggy, And maybe at that moment, I don't really regret it, but 2 days after, 3, when I'm slowly recovering and feeling better, I do regret it. I regret it because I always tell myself I'm gonna lose weight, but that holds me back. I regret it because I told other people, I told myself that I'm gonna be looking good in the summer and I'm just gonna stop drinking because I drink too much, but then I drink again. I regret it because I tell myself things. I tell myself, how would I look if I wouldn't drink at all? If I just, cold turkey, how would it feel? You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised if you can think back to what you say to yourself when you drink and when you're not drinking, or when you're drinking too much. And you just, because we're always talking to ourselves. Hear your thoughts when you drink versus when you don't. And you're gonna understand. That, maybe I am an alcohol addict, and you have to admit it and just let it out there and do something about it. Or if you don't hear that voice, you're gonna almost justify every single time you drink. You're not gonna admit it. And so that is gonna lead to regret. It's gonna lead to shameful acts. It's gonna lead to days where you're just like, oh shit, damn, bro. Why do I tell myself I'm not gonna drink when I'm still drinking? I love it. I can never go cold turkey sober. Hell no, I can't do that. At that moment, like over and over again, relapsing after relapse after relapse, I was slowly building another pillar to a whole lesson. As I relapsed, I learned a little more about myself, a little more about my mindset, a little more about what I tell myself, a little more about insecurities, and so on. And so that's the lesson that I want to give you. Now, some of you guys maybe might think, oh, I've heard it already. Oh, this is not going to change my life. I'm not trying to change your life. Like I said, I'm documenting my journey so you can be a part of it and you can see that I'm doing it too. And hopefully, this resonates with you. This might help you learn your lesson. This might help you stay sober or drink less before it reaches that point of no return, of like, oh shit, going to rehab, you look like shit, you're doing harder drugs, because if you drink, it will lead to harder drugs. It's just the way it is. If you go to the mirror and tell yourself, I'm an alcohol addict, because you know you are, take this into consideration. Take the fact that what I learned from all those times of relapsing over again and then rebuilding and relapsing, and just keep and I just keep starting over and doing again and starting over and doing again, there comes a point where you just have to listen to yourself. Be super self-aware. Just sit down by yourself, no music, no nothing, and really think back to the days where you're sober versus when you're not sober. And remember the thoughts that you tell yourself, everything that you tell yourself, negative, positive, and that lesson will hit you. That lesson's already within you. Your voice, your internal voice is already telling you what to do. And mine was to post about it so I can stay accountable. And now that I'm on 203 days now, well, it seems to be working. If you like this video, you guys watch the next one. Please subscribe, share this video, and comment down below. Let's go.